Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. I'm Argent Leo, and on my channel we play Fortnite, Rocket League, Roblox, Fall Guys, and a whole lot of other games. But in this week I'm actually concentrating on Fortnite because I'm moving from controller to keyboard in Fortnite, and I want to do that in 7 days. However, Fortnite is now currently under what do they call it when they're fixing something? Anyway, maintenance. It's under maintenance right now. I've done the download, but maintenance is still continuing on the server. So in the meantime, we're going to play Rocket League. So I'm gonna smallen my head and test TTS. Just to make sure everything is fine. So please say hi. I am not AI. So guys, I hope you guys do enjoy the content on the
Leo's
channel
gaming
and
channel.
will help me reach 1
Said please say
million
hi, I am not
subscribers by the
AI.
end of the year. So, okay, so Rocket League we gotta play with controller. Although Fortnite does have like it does have keys for Rocket League, but we can't do it on the console. Anyway, we'll test it on. Maybe I can get an emulating keyboard if there is such a thing, but I'm sure there is such a thing. Okay. Okay, roll is there. Okay. How did he get there so fast? Did he just disappear? Man. Okay. My turn, guy. I just woke up, I switched my game on. I didn't even warm up. Okay, I got the boost. This is not flying all over the show. Yeah, the 2 goals, I think my positioning was just off there. It's quick. It's getting to the ball before me. Boom! I went to the bed. Man. Next time, yeah. Okay. Probably beat him second time. Let's have a look at the rocket pass. Okay, let's see. I don't exactly know what a Psionics scheduled match is. You're kidding me? Okay. Ready? Maybe it's playing on iPhone. I honestly just want to get through the battle pass and then work on, like, once I learn to play on keyboard and mouse on Fortnite, like I actually discovered something like really odd. You know, like when you're working and stuff, you always got your keyboard like straight in front of you and you know, you don't move your hand, but when you're playing a game like Fortnite and if you rotate your wrist like around your keys, you're able to use the keys that they suggest that you use, and that's the best layout to play in that way. Honestly, I kid you not. So if you rotate your hand, like if you got your keyboard slightly bent and you rotate your hand, then that the keyboard's layout is absolutely solid. So the way I'm supposed to do this is I'm supposed to like make content with the ball at least once. There.
At LLL Toxic. Said servers are back up.
Oh, cool. I can get back to
At
my...
LLL Toxic. Said hi Leo.
Hey man. I can get back to my keyboard progression. I just missed the ball. I just keep missing it. Like by inches. I don't get my first touch. Maybe I must bend the car so that the car is like flat and then it waits for the ball. That is impossible.
At LLL Toxic. Said yep LOL. At LLL Toxic. Said I have to go at past and when I go I will be back after 2 hours.
Okay, cool. See you in a bit. My TV is talking to me again. I swear, I think my TV is spooked. Indeed.
At LLL Toxic. Said wanna do a quick 1v1 on Rocket League before I go.
Well, I want to go back into Fortnite. I'm not like, how can I put it? Like really in the mood for Rocket League, to be honest.
At LLL Toxic. Said oh okay that's fine.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I didn't even know you could do that with a card. I bet he didn't know you could do that. I'm an expert too, creme de la creme. Can you? Yeah, I'm really not into it. I actually shot late, I shot early. man. You know, let's get 3 back quickly. How's he doing that? Okay. Because usually you can't block like that with that cop. Man. But discombobulated there. Okay, it looks like I'm also lagging a little bit. Man. So a player like this, you gotta play like hard and fast. Knock him out with the way. Yeah.
It came down to moments.
No, okay. It's got very low ping. Now again, I'm going to play Fortnite now, because that's what I'm doing this week. So guys, I'm just going to switch off the screen for now while I move over to Fortnite. So I hope Toxic wasn't lying. Okay, so controller off. So guys, I'm just putting my batteries into my keyboard. We'll see if Toxic is lying, because for some stupid reason people do things like that. Because I'm streaming and you'll take me out of a game because you think it's funny. Okay, cool. Looks like my bro was telling the truth. Logging in. Alright, cool guys, we are in Fortnite. So I made this car like really gold, and these aren't the wheels, but it's got gold wheels that actually glow. Really weirdly cool. So we're gonna go into creative. I'm gonna practice my keys, and then we're gonna play Fortnite Reload for the rest of the day. So there is like a thing that I want to try out that would possibly... Oh, we can also do Save the World, because Save the World I will also be practicing my keybinds there. So we can do Save the World as well. So there was something I wanted to test out. So I was always under the impression that I need to keep my hand straight. And if I were to turn tilt my hand and get used to my hand being at an angle, then I'd basically be able to use the keybinds that we got from Fortnite. So this is using the keybinds that we got from Fortnite with my hand tilted. So that is why people play... No, but you gotta tilt the keyboard the other way then if you're gonna do this. Like slightly that way. It kind of works. Like, it's not bad. Like for a person like me that never really like played on keyboard, it's like learning like from... But having the keyboard straight, and let's compare it to my keybinds. Like the way I play, because what I do is I basically got two sets of keybinds at different sides of my fingers, and the keybinds that I can actually reach, that's more or less centered, are not duplicated. It just made sense to me to do it that way. So because I've got like long fingers, 1 and 2 are basically my bolts. And where most people would have wall and use, I've got use on control. It's use on control, but I've got use on the mouse wheel as well. So up is use and down is edit. Okay, that is crooked. Supposed to reset. Okay, when I place it, when I was placing it, Jonesy was at I was pressing the key when he was there, when he was standing at an angle. Okay. So guys, I'm not using like a mouse with extra buttons. I do have one. It feels a bit awkward. And I wanted to, when I do one day find a good mouse to use, I wanted the extra buttons to solve a keyboard issue or a button press issue that I've got. But I am using simple edit, and I'm able to reach my two weapons nicely. I'm able to pull them out like during a fight in a bull battle. So what has actually happened is, using simple edit, you actually avoid 3 button presses. So 2 button presses. So those are basically the 2 buttons that you're going to use on your mouse. So if you don't have that issue, then you're not going to need a mouse with more buttons than the standard mouse will do. And the cool thing about standard mice, what I've realized about standard mice is, standard mice are light. Those mice with the extra buttons, those mice are heavy. Like this mouse like just glides. It's just so glidey. But yeah, I suppose having the extra buttons will be an advantage. But who knows, if I get so used to it that I'm fine with letting one hand do all the work, then I'm cool with it. So the batteries will last longer. Less electronics in the mouse. Then I would figure. Oh guys, for those of you who don't know, so this is my map that I've made. It's not published, it's just like a map that I use for basically training, and when I am better then I will 1v1 on this map as well. But definitely not now. Yeah, you see, so he's turned when I did that. So every now and then I'll come back to this map and reset my brain. And this is an extremely important exercise. So yeah, next week we'll concentrate more on Rocket League and we'll try and get our first aero air dribble score. Triple edit. I don't get what the whole thing about triple edit is, because if you've got your mouse clicker as an edit button, dude, you can edit so quickly. You can't use it in the game, but you can edit so quickly. It would make such nice clips. But I played with somebody that seemed to have the left mouse clicker as the edit button. So the problem with that is, and I saw that actually happen, when you aim you fall through your builds, because the character starts editing the build pieces when you're aiming downside. It is nice, I had mine there, but the minute you come into contact with somebody, then it's not such a good idea anymore, because that can like really mess up your fight, because you're getting ready to shoot somebody and then you aim downside and then you see nothing because you're in your build. You're now part of your build. And I just wish I can get this. I seem to have it, and then in game I like don't. But yeah, I'm hoping that I get it by the end of the week, by the end of the 7 days. So I don't plan on being like the best player. I just want to be efficient. I'm generally efficient. I would be fine like if matchmaking wasn't like so intense and I wasn't at level, because I play Steal the Brain Rot and I play other games, so I'm at like level 376, and if I was at a lower level it wouldn't have made a difference, because then I'd be good enough to play in most lobbies, because the matchmaking would be different. But my matchmaking is like putting me up with like extremely good players that would know how to edit properly. So that is the issue with regards. Otherwise I would be like looking awesome, man. Well, I need one more to go. Oh, my nose is itching. Please say hi. I am not AI.
At Argentlio's gaming channel. Said please say hi, I am not AI.
There I've gotten my rhythm. But it's not a real world scenario, because I'm basically like It is a scenario that will happen in game, but I gotta train myself through like a lot of other scenarios in order for my muscle memory to be ready in a situation. Because I could pull out my gun here, and then I would need to maybe place a floor and a wall, and open that, open that, and open that, and close that, and close that. And then boom, you know, confusification. So I've got to still like train my brain for that sort of thing. But yeah, really smooth editing, really awesome. My buttons are in the optimum place. And as I get more familiar with them, then I will get better. But I think, like, so far, I think I'm doing quite well. Pretty okay. I'm not, like, doing any fancy editing yet. I've got a ton of ideas in my head. Almost went off the edge. And so this is a good drill, like just to find your button, your weapons. But once I'm used to where that button is, once I've used that button like over 100 times, then I'm gonna know exactly where that button is, and then I can maybe concentrate on editing and like reset strategies, and you know. But yeah, that's definitely gonna happen. And buddy, I'm sure that's gonna happen within 7 days. So I got that. That's like in me, like to save the character from falling to his doom. Like I really fall all the way down. So there's one cool thing that you should do. There's no when to stop. I think that's about the best skill that you can learn on keyboard, is like just know when to stop. Righty, guys, I'll be back in 1 minute. I'm just gonna get some water. Sorry about that. Okay, so we've done creative, so we can go into reload. I just hope this is the right version. So what I like about reload is reload respawns you every time you die. So this is a good mode to learn how to play on keyboard on, because you can die a lot. So I'm basically going to use basic ramp rush attacks. Cover and fall, cover and leap, cover and jump. Slide attacks. But I'm lay off on the slide attacks because the slide attacks are basically zero build. So I'll try more like ramp rush attacks. Double ramp rush, triple ramp rush, split attacks. You see what I mean? So we recently had an update, so I think the server, I think there won't be as many people online because they're probably still downloading. It's not it's medium download. There's only 19k people in. Battle Royale is usually like at a 0 to then so many people are there. Usually around this time, so we're stuck downloading. So I'll probably get a lot of bots in these lobbies. Stay away from other players because they tend to like emote. Okay, we've got this gun. It doesn't turn red. Okay. Alright. Okay, that one wasn't turning red. So the aiming thing is a bit different. Like on mouse than it is on controller. Weird, but yeah, it is. The aiming thing is like slightly like wider. Looking for my pickaxe. Yeah. So I had a secondary placement of F1 for the pickaxe. Calm down, guy. I like this about this thing. Once you start using it, you can actually like move and if you introduce a sprint to it, so this is the split. Okay. The nasty gun, I'll give it that. Put it again. Okay. There are a lot to do, like with the one hand, but no mouse. Drink. We have got bad gun plays. maybe. Don't know where that guy is. Not make up. Yep. Guess we can play again. So guys, I'll put the sound on as soon as we in the lobby. So I don't know how to think the bus driver. B. Okay, cool. I think it's one of the buttons and one of the action buttons. The bot was shooting at my feet and I wasn't there anymore. You know, that might become a shotgun. Laser! Definitely got confused with my binds.
At CR7 YG wife. Said hi.
Yo, man, how you doing? Man,
At CR7 YG wife. Said good.
awesome, man.
At CR7 YG wife. Said can I play?
Sure, you can join me. I'm on keyboard today, so I'm a bit of a bot. Okay, cool. I'll get you into the next game. Good.
At CR7 YG wife. Said 2 hours ago I got a win in reload in solo.
Oh, cool, man.
At CR7 YG wife. Said do you know how to play on keyboard?
Well, I'm trying. I don't like have a mouse with extra buttons, but it doesn't seem like it like I really would need it. Because this is my building. But you know, Fortnite is like, it's not an easy game anymore, so that's not good enough.
At CR7 YG wife. Said do you have any skins on your account?
I do. But I'm playing with the defaults until I play better. I need to earn it. That gun's got like terrible recoil.
At CR7 YG wife. Said that make no sense. At CR7 YG wife. Said if you have skins then use them.
Not this week. This week, since I'm playing like a bot,
At CR7 YG wife. Said but boys still use skins.
Close.
At CR7 YG wife. Said I mean bot.
Man. Yeah, bots use skins. Are you playing on controller or on mouse and keyboard? I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just stick with mouse and keyboard. Play whatever I can play on mouse
At
and keyboard
CR7 YG wife.
until I get used to it.
Said I play on a PS5.
All right, but are you using controller or did you add? Did you attach a mouse and keyboard to it? Oh, I see the Pro is out now as well. The PS5 Pro. It's kind of pricey though for console.
At CR7 YG wife. Said controller.
I
At
keep
CR7 YG
busting my
wife.
controllers.
Said that the one I have.
I keep breaking my controllers, so that's why I want to actually move to keyboard.
At
But
CR7 YG wife. Said I got for my birthday.
oh, cool. PS5 controllers, well, the PS range controllers are much better than the Xbox controllers. Xbox controllers break a lot. But we'll see. I'm giving myself 7 days to see if I can learn it. And I'm really trying. I think I'm doing pretty okay for like just a couple of days. It is worlds apart from a controller.
At CR7 YG wife. Said I got a PS5 Pro for my B-Day.
Oh wow, that's awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting it from somebody. But buying one myself, wow. They're kind of pricey. Oh, cool. So you recently, your birthday was recent then? Because I think PS5 is out for maybe like 2 or 3 months, if not a month. I find it really easier. Doesn't the aiming thing look a bit bigger to you than normal? It looks a bit bigger to me than compared to when I'm on mouse, on controller. Oh, you only pop one. You again. Okay. I think it's time to move. Didn't get attacked by the same people the whole time. Man. I really don't know if I want that. Nope, I did my job. Man. Okay. Maybe part of my next plan. May not be a good plan, but it's a plan nevertheless. I know you. Hey man. The movement on mouse and keyboard is really nice once you get used to it. And you're not breaking anything. You see, JK? When I move like this, I'm not breaking anything. I can control you'll be breaking something. Not breaking a thing. Nothing's busting. We can win this. There's just another team left. I think we need to stick together. Yeah, we gotta stick together now for the last zone. GG's, man. Let's see how many elims we got. 9. Not too bad. I'll change the skin. Cool.
At CR7 YG wife. Said we got the W.
Yes, we did. Let's get another. Let's get a win before the sweats update the games.
At CR7 YG wife. Said okay.
Man, the guy just wouldn't die. That was a bad idea. What the hell? Dude, I was shooting at this guy in the storm. Okay. Like I'm shooting at him, shot him in the storm. So there is Toretto's garage in Fortnite. Okay. Fine with the SMGs. For real? How did I not hit this guy? Like, not hit him at all. Man.
At the goat himself, R2O. Said can I join?
Sure, DJ. Man. Man, how come I don't get another reboot? I think we're doing okay. Mm. I see DJ is not online yet. Okay, DJ, as soon as you're on, you can join us.
At CR7 YG wife. Said can we play something else?
I need to practice on, like, I need to get used to my building and shooting and my keys. So I'm basically gonna play reload and save the world, because I won't have to, like, I'll have the most practice. Like this whole week I'm gonna do that. Basically creative, my own map to practice my building, and then, but if you want to play something else, you can play it. You can go and play something else, and then you can just join me later then. We can do that. That's cool. What happened? No, not there. Reload. But basically, like for the next, today's day 4. For the next 3 days, I'm gonna be playing Reload and my map and Save the World, so that I can build muscle memory with these keys. Because, dude, these keys. But I just want to do it and get
At
over with it.
CR7YG wife.
Should just take me about a week.
Said, can we play your map in creative?
Okay, we could do that. Okay, I think you'll spawn. Oh. Okay. Now I thought you were gonna spawn opposite me. Yeah, I'm like an absolute bot. Yeah, I can't 1v1 properly yet. I don't know. I get confused with my binds. But I guess there's only one way to learn. Where's my gun?
At CR7 YG wife. Said let's play my map.
Nope. That we're definitely not doing, guys. That's why I made my own map. But I definitely don't want the channel to end up doing that sort of thing. Where I got people asking me to come to their maps the whole time. Sorry, guys. It'll just cause a problem in the future. Yeah. Where the heck is the island? Okay.
At CR7 YG wife. Said let's play my map PLS, it is in creative.
Oh, guy. I don't want to end up with people wanting me to promote their maps. I'm sure it's a nice map, but I don't want the channel to take that sort of direction. It's basically, it's not the type of content that a creator that's not very popular should be doing. Maybe if I was popular, then I would do that sort of thing, but right now it doesn't make sense for me to do that. Why am I finding my binds all of a sudden now? Okay. I guess I just needed to be out of that situation. But yeah, I think by next week I should be able to 1v1 properly. Like right now I don't know how fast I should separate my bolts. Just doing it as quick as I can, which is obviously not optimal. I find like I slowly sink into my chair. Like, you know, like like I'm losing balance. But I got a really tiny keyboard that I want to try out. And for some reason it's easier for me to press those keys, but those keys are slightly stiffer than these. Although it's also a membrane keyboard. But what happened to that keyboard was a while ago. Like I spilled the drink on that keyboard, and it's kind of got like it's dry, but it's kind of like got a moldy smell. Like you would notice, but like I'm sensitive to like those sorts of scents, and it's kind of like a sweet smell. It could be pleasant, like to some people, but I know what mold smells like. And yeah, I know that when electronics gets like wet and the copper gets like exposed and oxidizes, then it can smell, it can basically turn to mold. I don't know if that disproves the belief that copper does not mold, because I mean if your copper ring can turn green, then I think it can mold. Although when I worked in a jewelry store once upon a time, like 9 karat gold can also like turn green and discolor on certain skin types. Some people have got a high acid blood type or something like that, and it can actually mold metal, dissolve metal. It's weird, but yeah, that happens. If you're that sort of person, don't sit in your car all day. Your car will disappear. I'm lying. I don't think it goes that far because there is upholstery inside the car, so your vehicle is safe from you, no matter how salty you are. I guess I'll just have to do this until I like get like used to where the keys are. But this isn't like really like, this is just like I suppose it builds muscle memory, like where the wall is. I mean, I want to go that direction, and then I put a floor. And I'm able to catch myself. But yeah. Let's try the smaller keyboard. Disconnect this one so it doesn't confuse anything. So evidently this keyboard should respond better because it's wired. The movement started off a little bit slowly. This keyboard's a little bit stiffer than the other one. It can be because it hasn't been used. It could be because I did drop cold drink. So it was a sticky drink that I dropped into it. And then I like dusted it out, and then I dropped like an entire glass of water inside it. Ever since that, then I don't have drinks on my counter anymore. I've got a stool that is next to my table, and that's where I put my drinks, if I have any. Anyway, I should try it in game and see. I like this keyboard because its form factor. It is tiny. My mouse and the my son of a gun keyboard and the mouse. So it's like really tiny. So I went to go and look for another keyboard like this, and yep, they didn't have any. So with this keyboard, I can actually, like, because it's so tiny, I can like swivel my hand around, and the keys are slightly bigger. So okay, let's try it again. Wow, if I hit everything with one finger, then it kind of works, but I don't want to do that. Yeah. So the keyboard is working, but it's, I suppose, like in time, if I use it for a while, like if I use it for like maybe a month or so, the keys will be a bit softer. But I like this keyboard just because of how tiny it is. But there I tried to jump and it didn't jump. Yeah, no, this keyboard is doing some funny stuff. I think I need to wash it again. Okay. The keyboard is small, but this one's got slightly smaller keys, but keys are more like looser. Okay, I need to be placing stuff a little bit slow. Okay, that was not what you were supposed to do, man. Okay, let's get in. We've got about 40 minutes before I take a break. Man. I'm actually messing up like a lot with my bolts. You can talk to me in chat and just let me know your intention. Because I'll play reload with you. That's what I'm doing this week. Reload. I'm not 1v1 because I'm still learning my binds. I barely know my binds. But yeah, if you want to play reload, then we can. Need a nap. It is something that a person will use in game. So guys, if you want to join me, then just state like what you want to do. Because if I'm in a game mode, then I can see. But if I'm like a creative map, but yeah, the one thing I'm not doing is I'm not promoting creative maps.
At Lathamahesh6233. Said hi.
Yo man, what's up?
At Lathamahesh6233. Said hi.
Hi man.
At Lathamahesh6233. Said from India.
Cool man. Well, I mean, I don't really encourage people to tell me where they stay, but I'm in South Africa. Man, this is boring. But it has to be done.
At Lathamahesh6233. Said block fruits.
What about block fruits? So guys, this week I'm learning mouse and keyboard, so that's what I'm going to be doing this week only. So I'm gonna learn mouse and keyboard, like even if it kills me, I'm gonna learn how to play mouse and keyboard. Like that's what this week is dedicated to. I'm on day 4. So if by day 5 or by day 7 I can play like properly, then we know I should stick with mouse and keyboard. Man, I need coffee. Oh, here we go. So like oddly enough, I don't drink coffee really, and the coffee I like isn't really coffee. It's Frisco, made with chicory. Evidently, chicory is not coffee. Guys, I'll be back in a minute. I'm falling asleep. I'm just gonna get some coffee. I will be back in 1 minute. Alright, I'm just boiling some water. There, and get in my ears. Okay, let's see what that's done in game. So on control, I'm already at that stage where, you know, you worry more about what's going on the screen. So right now, I'm more worried about what's going on my keyboard. So in half an hour, I'll go and have lunch. Yeah, I think the water's boiled. Be back in 1 minute. Wow. Really? For reals, man? You can, bro.
At the go at himself, R20. Said I'm back.
Here, DJ. Well, I'm just about to take a break. Like, I'm gonna take a break at 4. Man, learning keyboard is hard. It's definitely not easy. But I can see definite benefits once you got it. So at 4 I'll take a break and I'll come on like about an hour after that. Then we can play together. I thought you were actually logging on then when you spoke. We're just leaving school then. Was there a bad
Had to go
idea,
at
man?
himself, R20. Said yes.
Okay, I thought so.
Had to go at himself, R20. Said can I still join?
Sure. DJ, after this, I'll play one game with you, and then I'll take my break after that. And I hate that. I don't think that drum gun is really very good in this season. Give me one of those. Give me one of these. And I think I'm doing a bit better. Didn't see it in all those bullets. Worst case scenario. Boxy retreat. I saw you, man. In the tree. Stay in the tree. Man, hit me. Dude, we got no more. I thought I had one more shockwave. Right, let's get into some deals. So, our school, DJ? Must have been nice to see all your friends after such a long time. Yeah. And I had a thought now about shorts and like crop tops. You know, they're actually in fashion in the 80s for a very short time. Wow. Now, when you get a chance, you must look at the old comedies. I think the old comedies were classic. Okay, let's try again. Nope. I think I need to restart. I'm gonna restart quickly. Just restart Fortnite. You just logged on now, and mine has been on for like a while. So I'm so glad that I discovered what was actually causing the game to request like the the controller the whole time when I'm actually playing on keyboard. Really odd story and quite obvious. Like I just had to switch the controller off, like on the console. So I switched the controller on, then I switch the keyboard on, then I switch the controller off, and then I navigate with the like before you go into a game, and then you navigate with the keyboard and the mouse, and it won't request the controller because the game never sends the controller when you logged into it. Simple as that. I've been struggling with my thing switching on like for an entire year, and that's all it needed. See what else is on. Whitey. DJ, I think you should try restarting your game. Try restarting you. So there was an update. It can be that your machine just needs a restart. Because you probably got it on auto. Okay. Looks like it's gonna work now. Nope. So I'm thinking you've got yours on auto update. So it updated, but you need to restart your game. Because you see mine, it'll start now when I try. No? What you do, G Fortnite? Okay. Got 10 minutes left. Let me try restarting Fortnite again. So we recently got an update. So maybe something got bust.
At the go at himself, R20. Said I'm restart.
But I don't think it's your console because. But restart anyway. Because I'm testing mine now. Because I actually restarted Fortnite. Maybe when I tried to match make with you, then your console pushed mine out of sync. I'm hoping that was the case. Okay, someone tried to join. Now, I think Epic is offline. Jiggy. Did I put something in the oven? Okay, I think I did put something in the oven. It's quickly going to steal the brain rot. Then I'm gonna take my break because like 8 minutes left. But let's go in here. So guys, I'm gonna leave the sound off because I get copyrights whenever I go into this thing. See, no sound when I'm inside. Steal the brain rot. Oops. I wish I can get a shorter keyboard. Like I went looking the other day for a shorter keyboard and I couldn't find one. Curiouser and curiouser. Can be that a lot of people are trying to sign on to the server. A lot of people are downloading and it's verifying and doing its thing. And their server crashed. So the download takes about half an hour. Let's see if I can get into Save the World. If I can't get into Save the World, then the game is broken. So I just want to do my keybinds anyway. Okay, cool. Save the World is working. So that's my armory. Those are my weapons. Okay, we're not gonna play FPS. I'm just gonna go into one. Okay, let's leave it on full. No, that's not full. So early in the stream, I actually went into. Was it in the stream? No, it wasn't. It was before the stream. I went in to save the brain, save the world, save the brain, save the world, and okay, that's concerning. But yeah, I see like quite a bit has changed in this game. I would have thought that there would be like themes. We're getting a new Spider-Man. Oh, I can buy llamas. Okay. Wasn't it supposed to start? No matches. Yeah, I'm under the thinking that the servers have crashed. Because I downloaded this morning, like during downtime. It's okay. I'm gonna log back on in an hour and then continue playing. So ladies and gentlemen, I will be in I'll be in vertical format later on. So I'll see you guys then. Thanks so much for stopping by and saying hi. Do appreciate that. And please do consider subscribing to the channel if you're not subscribed, with notification bells on, because if they are off, then you won't be notified when I'm in vertical format. So see you guys then. Take care.